Morgan, thank you. Yeah, Lisa Sue, thank you so much for having us here on Overtime here at the AMD campus in Austin. We're just talking about Oracle's report. Of course, we need to be careful that they always give their guidance on the call, but so much of what they're reporting is coming out of data center, which has been just a huge growth area for you. Today at South by Southwest, though, you were talking also about the AI PC, about the client side. So hoping to start there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, John, thank you for being in Austin. We're very happy to host you on our campus today. Look, it's been a great day. I really enjoyed being at South by Southwest. It seems like everyone is in Austin this week, all the movers and shakers. And, yeah, what we talked about today at the keynote was really a bunch of different things. I mean, first of all, AI is really still at the very beginnings of what we can do in technology. We can talk a lot about the data center. I usually start there. But I did spend some time talking about AI PCs, and I'm very excited about this continuum of AI products as you go from cloud to edge to PC, and really trying to get sort of the user experience such that everybody has AI somewhere in their lives. Help
me with my skepticism here, though, sure, on the AI PC itself, because it seems like this latest boom in interest in AI and some of the economic activity came out of OpenAI's ChatGPT release, and investors really started to realize, okay, this is going to be big. See it happening in the data center. But when we start talking about inferencing and the client side, I don't see my kids saying, oh, I need a new AI PC to run this new AI version of Fortnite. Right? They're still asking for the graphics cards, AMD, where AMD plays, to do the same kind of things before. So do we need to see new software that's putting demands on the hardware in a new way before the AI PC gets momentum, if it does?
Yeah, well, let me take a step back, John, and kind of tell you, describe a little bit of how I see the market evolving. So true, like, ChatGPT and all of these large language models have showed us that you can get access to a tremendous amount of capability with all of the training and inferencing that you do in the cloud. But it turns out that people really have a lot of personal data, and the way you want, you use your PC, it's actually a personal productivity tool. So what I see is that we're at the beginning of the era where we can make much, much more capable personal assistants in the PC form factor. And things like, I can ask my PC, when was the last time I saw John Fort? What did we talk about? Remind me what he was interested in. Those types of things, which today I'd have to spend, probably an hour looking through like all kinds of things. That's one example. Actually, on the South by Southwest stage today, we showed a really good example of doing text to image where you could do it locally, so you don't have to connect to the cloud. You can do it right in your own PC. And again, these are things that as the technology gets better, I am absolutely sure that everyone's going to want an AI PC.
Also on stage, you're joined by Weta, the really high-end special effects creators. Does the AI PC, to your point about text-to-image, really catch on with professionals first and in their iteration and ideas, and then that filter through the way it has with so many other graphics-powered capabilities?
I do think that there is a thing about expert users will start first. So we actually had David Connolly on stage from Weta FX. Actually, big congratulations to them. They won an Oscar last night for War is Over. That was entirely rendered on AMD technology, so we were very excited about that. But what you see is, again, for whether you're a Hollywood, movie studio, or you're a content creator, or you're just a, sort of a regular person who has lots and lots of data, AI can help you sift through that, can help you use it in a more productive way, can take things that used to take, days or hours, and you can reduce it to, minutes in terms of finding things, whether it's text to image or now you saw, text to video. It's really an opportunity to just become much, much more productive. And, the technology that we're putting in today's PCs, I'd like to say that we've had CPUs, GPUs, now we have AI accelerators that are there just to make it much more powerful in a very small form factor.